Morning, folks. Welcome back to Wellness Wargaming. I'm just doing a real quick one here, just to let you guys know about a project I'm working on. I'm trying to work on my own list building app for 40K for 10th edition. I understand there's a lot of people out there who've done something like this with Excel, which is a good, quick way to just make something to put together a list real quick. Right now, with Wargear being free, it's very easy to just do the point add up. You don't necessarily need a tool like BattleScribe, but I suspect that's not going to remain the case the entire edition. We'll just have to see how it goes. But with the problems with BattleScribe and the lack of updates to it, there's not really a good list building application out there that I'm aware of right now for 40K, other than the one that Games Workshop itself has, which I do have, but I'm really a little uncomfortable with the way their subscription is going. It keeps telling me I've got only limited access to it, even though I have a Warhammer Plus subscription. And I don't like the fact that it's really just on the Play Store. I don't think I can download it for the actual desktop, which is not great for when I'm sitting there theorizing or want to do videos or anything like that. So I'm doing my own. Now, part of this also is to improve my Python programming skills. I have a master's in computer science, but because my undergrad was not computer science, my programming skills are not fantastic. I'm pretty good at understanding all the stuff that's in the basic computer programming courses, like how you do loops, how you do, if statements, all that stuff. And I have a pretty good understanding of algorithms at the theoretical level from study, but translating the theory and those basic programming into more advanced stuff like in GUI, all that, I'm trying to get better at. So I'm working on this in Python right now. I would really like to be able to do it in C++ because that's the language I really want to get better at. But I also do want to be able to use this, and it's a lot quicker to learn Python, and I feel like if I build up my Python skills, I'll be able to translate a lot of it to a more exacting language like C++. So right now, this is what we've got. Now, it's not very far along, so there's not a whole lot to it. I do have data files, and I can import the raw text of them, but it looks like text. It's not just a bunch of weird characters or anything like that, but it's not useful yet. And I don't actually have the importing working right now, because I basically had to start over. Right now, where we're at though is this, and this only runs in PyCharm in the Python environment right now. It's not compiled, but we are at the point where we can get a main window and we can select a faction with radio buttons. This is as far as I've gotten. If you're kind of chuckling at me because you're a better programmer, well, hey, I mean, I'm learning. But we've got the ability to select factions, and so we're going to take it from here. This is very much a personal learning project. I don't know that it'll ever be available. But if I do get it to a level where it's pretty useful and handy, I will try to get it out there for people. Maybe I'll do something similar to BattleScribe. I'll probably provide a free version and then maybe a little bit of a paid version if it gets to that level. We are nowhere near that. That's just something to think about long term. I would like to be able to get my programming skills to that level where I can produce apps not just for gaming, but for other things, and sell them for $1 or $2 on the Play Store or on the Apple equivalent, whatever it is. Make a little side money. Everybody's got to have a side hustle. But that's where we're at right now. I realize this is probably not very elegant programming either, but again, very inexperienced with the actual practical programming. Keeping a close eye on what's going on with the community. I don't think I will just abandon this if something good comes out, but it may get put by the wayside. I don't know. Anyhow, just to let you know, I'm working on this, and if I get it working at a acceptable level to where it's just usable, I'll probably put it out there in GitHub or something like that for free, and then we'll think about maybe a paid version if I ever get it up to a real quality product. What I'm using for this is I'm using a Python package called Custom TK Inner, which allows the more modern UI, a little bit more attractive than the older Windows-looking version. And then the regular TK Inner. These are Python packages that allow you to use GUIs pretty easily. We got to close the top level window. This is for that window that pops up when I click the faction select button, pops it open. what it does is, if you're going to define one of these, you don't have to program out all the graphics yourself. So this is something for years I didn't understand about programming, is you don't have to write the hundreds or thousands of lines of code to build a GUI from scratch. A lot of that work is already done. And if you're that kind of programmer, you can get into improving it and making it better. But if you just want to make programs, you can use these GUI packages to allow you to define it. So these are the little radio buttons. And you just tell it that it's part of this window, what the text for it should be, what font you're using. And then this here is the variable, so that you're going to set the value of this hidden variable to a certain number depending on which radio button you select, and then that will get passed back in order to populate the appropriate list for that army. This down here just tells it where to place it on the screen. And then this is the main window right here, which now, obviously right now, is very minimal. All it really does is contain this one button here, which is the same thing. You just give it some attributes of command, you click it, it opens the top level window. And then down here, when you call this open top level function to pop the window, it grabs the focus, so that you have to interact with that window before you go back to the main one. Anyhow, that's all we got right now. Probably, well, we're going on vacation soon, so maybe in another month and a half to 2 months, I hope to have more progress to be able to show you all and take a look at this. I'm not scared about showing you guys my code, because frankly, there's plenty of Python programs out there, and a lot of people probably make code that's a lot more worthwhile stealing than mine is. But anyhow, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments, or do leave a comment. Remember also, please, this is not Stack Exchange. If you have a way that I could be doing something better, if you could link me to an article that would explain it succinctly. Yeah, but anyhow, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below whether it's about the coding or the app or not, and click the notifications bell for more great content from Wilderness Wargaming. And we'll see you back here very soon.